Morning. It's so cold. It's just started snowing. It's Monday the 8th of Feb and I'm going to film a daily vlog today. Let's mix it up a little bit. It's really cold. It's just started snowing, like I said. I'm supposed to be on coffee duty and I've ended up back at my desk. The house is a mess, studio's a mess, loads of work to do, and I'm going to try something different for dinner tonight, which I'm excited about. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know if you have, and let me know if you fancy some day in the life for a change rather than me spreading them over a whole week. Let me know if you like that idea. But I hope you're doing well, and I hope your day is going good, and please give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new. Right, I have an excuse for the messy studio. Embrace yourselves. For the messy house, the hallway is always a mess. I worked till 10:30 last night. Louis came in from work last night, made himself food, and Aid's been up all night watching the Super Bowl. So that's why the house is a mess. And I've just literally dumped work. I've dumped work from during the day in the studio, and then my 10:30 when I finished there, I've left it all in the hallway. So that's why everywhere's a mess and why I need to get sorted. But I'm going to make coffee first, or whilst I make coffee, I'm going to clean the kitchen. And I just thought I'd add one more thing to my list. I am really craving bread pudding. I know I shouldn't. I don't need the extra calories. I've gained 3 pounds that I lost at the start of January. But hey, it's snowing. I want cozy food. That's my excuse. Aid's on bin duty. That's always his job in the morning. And I'm just making this bread pudding. I'll leave the recipe below from what I use. I'm only doing half though. This is just for the 2 of us. And I always add extra ginger. So I use mixed spice and ground ginger as well. There we go, perfect size for the 2 of us. It's just, I think it used about 4 slices of white bread in the end and only 25 grams of self-raising flour. And Louis brought home a loaf of Jackson's bread. If you don't know Jackson's bread, it's like a bit more luxury bread. He brought home the loaf for 10p from work the other day that was about to be binned. So that's a very cheap cake, this one. Bread pudding's in the oven. Next thing I'm going to do is prep dinner, and I've got my Mickey Mouse slow cooker out. I'm going to try something. It's with me now, by the way. I'm going to try something today that I saw on Pinterest last week and really like the look of. It is a chicken and bacon cottage pie. So instead of having mince, we're having bacon, and we're having chicken pieces, chicken breast pieces, or I've got chicken thigh. I'm going to cut it up, put it all in the slow cooker with carrots, onions and peas, but it's going to be in like a gravy mix. And then we're going to top it with mashed potato later tonight. So I just want all the mix to cook down. The actual recipe I found was actually chicken, bacon and leeks, but I'm hoping my fussy one will eat this today. So I'm leaving out the leeks. I would usually add celery and stuff like that, but I'm just going to leave all that out. It's going to be bad enough trying to get the onion past him. And I will add peas to this as well, but it's the kind of thing where you can just add what your family actually like. So I'm not actually following any recipe. It was just kind of inspired by that idea. So I've got the chicken, bacon, onion, carrots and peas. Got the kettle on, and I'm going to make up some thick chicken gravy to pop in. I might add some red currant jelly as well. I really like that in with chickeny stuff. There you go, chicken gravy granules. I've got some mustard powder and red currant jelly. You could also use cranberry sauce as well. Thank you. I'm just whisking that up. I'm not adding too much. I mean, I've got a decent amount, but I'm not going to add too much because the meats will make their own kind of juices as well. And you can always thicken it up when it's done. There we go. I'm going to leave that. I'm going to pop the lid on. It's all mixed up. I haven't even seasoned it. I'll do all that later because it could be quite salty with the bacon. And it's always better to add seasoning later than try and remove seasoning. That doesn't go so well. I'm going to pop the lid on and leave that for about 4 hours and see how it goes. Thank you, Mickey, for making our dinner today. Right, this part of the kitchen is much cleaner. Cake in the oven, dinner ready. Now, Aid's done the rubbish, but I'm gonna quickly sort out this hallway and then put the hoover around. I was thinking the bread pudding smelled quite done. I checked it a couple of times and it was looking quite dark. I had the oven on 200 instead of 150. I don't think it's ruined. I just think it's ready a little bit earlier than it should have been. I've lifted it out, sprinkled it with sugar. I'm going to give some a go. That's really hot, but it's also done, and it's really, really good. I'm so glad I didn't leave it in for the full hour. Poppy, are you coughing up? Actually, it was supposed to be in for an hour and a half, wasn't it? So that's cooked in record time. 45 minutes on 200. I speed cooked it. That is the only thing when you're rushing around trying to get so many things done at the same time. I often have mishaps. The other thing I always try and do in the morning is do one tiny extra job. So today I've just cleaned off my fireplace and just taken everything off, given it a really good clean all around it, and that was my little job today, and it literally took 2 minutes, 3 minutes. And I try and do a job like that. Could be cleaning the cooker hood, could be just running the feather duster around the ceilings, just something like that that literally takes up to 5 minutes, and I try and do one of those jobs each morning. This should only take a couple of minutes. I'm just going to pop it on my shelves. I've been wondering about you. As you can see here, I keep looking over at my monitor. I always have YouTube videos on when I'm working. I just love having something on in the background. I love finding a really long video that I can just leave on and just have on in the background. I don't always pay huge amounts of attention to things, but I just like having something on in the background. I used to always have the radio on years ago. I always listen to Radio 1. Aid always has the radio on in the house, so like when we go into the kitchen or in the bedroom, the radio is always on there, always Radio 1 that we listen to. Let me know what you like to have on in the background when you're doing like daily jobs or when you're working from home, that kind of thing. Do you like to have background noise? The other thing I wanted to recommend, you know our friends Lee and Nick from the Lodge Guys, they've recently started up a completely different YouTube channel, and it's relaxing music. It's so cool, and it's just so nice sometimes when you just want to have something on in the background that again that you don't necessarily listen to, but just relaxes and is like a nice background noise. The channel is called EDB Music Lounge, and I will link up below for you just in case you want to go and take a look. That is so much better. Right, I have got 2 deliveries just come. This one is very heavy, and it is staples. I'm going to have some green staples in upcoming kits. And the next one is from Paper Maze. And actually, I'm going to start working on this straight away. I get sent stuff from Paper Maze to feature on their blog, which I love doing. And I ordered papers like this to make a load of greetings cards. I really like that idea, and actually I've got some birthday cards to make, and I also ordered some other papers as well. I'll leave the links, whoops, below. And I love the rainbows. Don't know what I'm going to do with that one yet, but I love this one. Just the little simple dots, and look how pretty this one is. I love that so much. So yeah, I'm going to make some cards, I think. I've been so bad today. Apart from just eating bread pudding all day, that's all I've done. Now it's 5 o'clock, I'm really hungry, and I've just fixed myself some Rivitas with the light cream cheese and tomatoes. I really love this, but I really need to get dinner on. I just need to fix some potatoes, but I want to film the unboxing to go up tomorrow. I've got all the add-ons done this afternoon. I've literally just spent all day at my desk, but I've got so much done. I've been watching the Lodge Guys, their videos from January 2019, their Florida trip. I don't think I'd actually watched those before, so I've just had them on whilst I've been working. It's been quite nice. I like sometimes having something on that I don't really have to fully concentrate on, if that makes sense. And I think because I listen to their vlogs, they're like comforting voices, so it's just like having something nice on. while I work, keeping me company. So I've got the add-ons up for sale. Those orders have been coming in today, which is lovely. And I placed a printer order. Yeah, I've done loads and I'm feeling really good. But I'm going to eat this and get tomorrow's blog post up. Did you know, by the way, that we have a Lollipop blog? It's on the website. It's updated 5 to 6 times a week. And there's a project pretty much every day for you. So I will leave the link below if you want to go and check out the blog. Potatoes are on, and I've just filmed the unboxing video for this month's kit. It's called Rise and Shine. And I am going to quickly upload the video so I can start editing it tomorrow morning. Right, I'm going to sort dinner out. The pie mix was finished absolutely ages ago, so I turned off the slow cooker. And it's still lovely and hot. I've just tested it and I'm so glad I didn't add any seasoning. It is quite salty as it is and definitely doesn't need any extra salt. For my mash, I use regular potatoes with a sweet potato. I've got a dollop of utterly butterly and I've sprinkled in some salt and Old Bay seasoning, and I'm going to whiz that down in my KitchenAid. The pie mix, the gravy was too high, it was right to the top, and I know when I add the potato it would just overflow. So what I've done is scooped some of the gravy out, and I've got that in my gravy pot, and I'm going to add to that, so that's almost like the base of my gravy. And then I've just placed the gravy meaty mix on the bottom, potato on the top, popped in the oven until it was nice and golden on the top, and it was so yummy. Right, I'm going to quickly make some cards with these papers that have arrived. This is Picnic Park, or Picnic in the Park I should say. It's an Amy Tangerine collection, and as you can see, things like this make really, really nice greetings cards. So I'm going to cut some of these up, and I've got some card blanks here. I've got a few different sizes and we're going to use those as well. And then I've got this sheet as well. This is also from the same collection, and I'm going to cut some of these up. I've got quite a few of the cards cut out. I really like making small cards sometimes. I think sometimes these are my favorite. And then I'm going to team them up with some other papers. Trim these down. I think these are going to look so cute.
Give me love, give me all your love, oh, 'cause I want you. No one else makes me feel this way, don't know what you do. Hold my hand, could you hold my hand, look me in the eyes. You and me, yeah, that's all I need, and I'll be alright. I'll be right here, I swear that I'll stay here with you. Hold me closer, I wanna stay here with you. All that we have is each other now. I promise I won't leave your side. Be who you are and you'll be enough. If you're giving me your love, giving me your love. All that we have is each other now. Promise you won't leave my side. I hope who I am is enough for you.
And then I've got all these cards made. I've just printed off the greetings onto white paper, and I'm going to trim them down and stick them on the cards. So in the space of about half an hour, I've made loads and loads of cards. I'm going to send most of these to my mum, because my mum sends a card for every eventuality. So I've got a whole mixture here, and I'm sure she will love them. But I'll link up those papers below, because they are very, very easy for using on your projects, especially if you're wanting to make some quick cards. Let me know if you also like to make your own cards. I had a really good day yesterday. I didn't end up filming till late, but we had quite a late night because Louis finished work at midnight. and we were very tired last night, but I got loads done. Dinner was amazing. That was really good. It was really fun to kind of like have a different spin on cottage pie, and it just felt really cozy, especially as it's so cold at the moment. But I hope you enjoyed my day in the life today, and thank you so much for watching. Please say hello, leave a comment, and please subscribe to my channel if you don't already. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.